And if that means that I must find land and be obedient to serve the Most High through a different lifestyle, then I'm happy to do that.
You couldn't stop lying and cheating.
Do you forgive me?
I forgave you 18 atonements ago. I get a makeover, some free clothes and a promotion?
You think you have it under control, but you can't resist.
So what if everything you're saying is true? Why can't I resist?
Because you like that feeling of being needed, saving someone. That feeling of validation when she makes you feel like a man. That tingle you get when she smiles.
Is that what you feel when you're around my wife? What's this plan of yours?
I want you to be around me, an angel. But don't let her know that you are there.
Let's just say I'll be your spiritual counselor from now on. You know, someone you can confess your sins to.
But then I realized that his arm was outstretched, ready to help me come out from hiding. He wanted to guide me out of the darkness, and give me another opportunity to look in the mirror and put on his armor. Or, will this ever end? Especially when it's just the beginning of things, you know?
Why do you hope that Omar is the father?
Well, mostly because I don't want to raise a child with Edward. Or deal with his racist mother, you know. And there is something I probably never shared with you about my mother.
Oh, what's going on with your mother?
It's a long story, but don't you don't ever even think about marrying a white man. Ever. If you ever bring home a white boy, I will never talk to you. Ever again. Yes, ma'am. I mean it, Dana. Don't ever bring home a white boy. Or a white baby. No, ma'am. I won't. So, I don't want to put my baby through that.
I can understand your concerns. Plus, you're still married to Omar. It's a very challenging situation. I am praying with you, Dana.
Thank you so much. But my mother literally hates my father for what he did to us. So,
what did your father do, may I ask?
Donald, you keep saying that you were going to leave your wife for me. Our daughter really wants you to come stay with us. Permanently, you know. And I, myself, well, I really can't wait for you to make this official.
Don't even worry about that. I'm leaving her and the kids by next week. It won't be long, honey.
I'm tired of being the secret family that you have. No more secrets. I'm not your mistress. I'm your real wife. And our daughter is your real daughter.
Just give me another week. I need to say goodbye to my children at least. Let me spend time with them. Because once I leave her, she's not going to ever let me see my children. So let me spend one more week with them. Then, I'm all yours. Both you and our daughter.
So if I understand correctly, your mother's against Edward because of what your father did to her. He left her for another woman, a white one, and had a secret family with her. Is that right?
Exactly. And that's why my mother won't even allow me to visit her. She says that I am a disgrace to the family and should be ashamed of myself for sleeping with Edward, a white man.
I can understand. I'm so sorry how this has turned out. But what do you personally feel about this situation?
I really don't know. I'm still processing the emotional decisions I've made all my life. Just one mistake after another.
I'm so sorry, Dana. I'm here for you.
Thank you so much.
The enemy has been so busy. We can't afford to let anything else happen.
I agree. And that's why I really want to work on my codependency issues. I've realized that I just can never be alone. It's like I always have to be in some type of relationship. And it's never with the right person, you know. And I'm not even attracted to Edward Yoella.
Well, what did you find appealing about these men in the first place? They aren't believers. They are controlling. And they aren't attractive to you. So, something had to make you feel safe or happy with them at first.
Before we got married, Omar and I were Muslim. Well, kinda. Then, When he couldn't have children, he walked away from all faiths and beliefs. But I started going to church, and then I found my way into what I thought was a relationship with the Most High.
But Omar didn't like that, did he?
No. And he abused me for not getting pregnant, and for seeking the Most High on my own. I actually loved Omar, but not his drinking and abuse.
So Edward eased his way into your life and you got caught up with his kindness and protection, right?
Yeah. He was there for me when I couldn't be there for myself. But after taking some time away, to breathe, to pray, to repent and seek answers for my life, I just don't look at these men the same anymore. Especially Edward.
What do you see?
He's starting to act just like Omar was acting before that abuse began. There is something totally wrong with Edward, and I can't put my finger on it. But there are way too many confirmations, and I just need to walk alone right now.
Yes. Hallelujah. Alone with the Most High. I believe you're making the best decision. A decision that brings you closer to His will for your life. It's not going to be easy, Dana. But you're not alone. At least when it comes to sisters who care. All right?
All praises. Thank you so much. I'm so glad that you're back.
All praises to the Most High. I am too. But I am ready to sell that house and move out of town at this point. I feel like Tanika, like there is this calling to be somewhere. To prepare for something greater. And I don't believe this is the place for us. Not for too much longer. So Yah's will be done. Not mine. But His. His perfect timing is everything, you know.
Well, it's definitely not with that assembly or congregation, for sure.
Tell me about it. They're actually accusing me of witchcraft and starting a cult now.
The truth is soon to be exposed. Stay encouraged, Yoella.
I know. Thank you, Dana. You as well.
I guess I'll meet you back at the office. I need to run a few errands before my break ends.
All right. Be careful. I'll take care of the bill. Go handle your business. I'll see you soon. Yah willing.
Thanks, Yoella.
Shalom, sis.
See you later. And thanks again.
I think I'm becoming a regular here lately.
It's great to see you more and more. Did you know that my boss is selling this place soon?
Oh, this place will be up for sale? Wow.
Oh, and you seem to be popular here today. Your husband just walked in.
Oh, really? No. That's not my husband.
Oh, my apologies. From watching you all sit and talk last week, I sure thought you all were a couple.
Not at all. Well, how much do I owe you? I need to leave. You better hurry on up and put that penny on the porch so he can bend over and pick it up.
I know, Ma.
You ain't got much time, you know. Jacoby done went and got cameras all over the place. So he can see you. He can see everyone coming and going. Hurry up and pray to the universe that he pick up that penny. I gotta go back home and check on my mustard applesauce before it boils over. And I gotta date with my husband, so I gotta go, child. You on your own. Bye, Angel.
Bye, Ma. And thanks.
Don't come any further.
Hi, Dad. Where's Jacoby and his beautiful wife?
This is the last time I'm gonna tell you, girl. Step back behind that fence. You can talk from there.
Wow. Dad. Oh, all right then.
Now, show me them pockets.
I don't have anything except for my phone. Wait. What's going on, Dad? Why are you treating me like this?
Do we look alike?
No, sir.
Did I raise you?
Not really. No, sir.
Are you married to any of my sons?
Not yet. But.
Then don't call me your dad. You ain't got me fooled.
But you were my only dad. And you always will be.
I'm watching you, Angel. And you will not wreck my son's home. So stop with the fake waterworks. It's over, demon.
I could destroy you if I wanted to. You are in my way. Go get Jacoby. Before I tell your wife about how you slept with my mother.
Welcome. What can I get for you?
Hello. I heard that you were hiring. May I have an application?
But you are the lady from... Oh, I see. You'd like an application for a job here?
Yes. I'd like to apply for any open positions you may have.
No problem. Here is an application you can fill out right now.
Great.
We really need a waitress and bartender right now. When you're done, I'll take your application back to the main manager. All right?
Sounds like a plan.
Elder Thomas, what exactly is this urgent board meeting for? And why am I being questioned? The congregation has raised some concerns about your conduct, once again. But relax. I'm sure it's only in regards to the investigations that the detectives were completing last week. You have the board members' support. Always have, and always will. That's right. I'm the head Negro in charge now. I'm invincible. Unstoppable. I have everything under control. Right.
Well. You found the courage to wake up today and show your face here again. You ain't got nothing to say? Well, go ask him about that tattoo.
James 4:7 says, "Submit yourselves to the Most High. Resist the devil and he will flee from you."
And to think, I was going to invite you to one of me and Malik's passionate nights. As a spectator. What's so special about you, that he keeps chasing after you? Oh, he thinks you're pure. Yeah, that's right. Everyone thinks you're so pure and sweet. With that little pretty body. An innocent face. That soft-spoken little voice of yours. Nope, you ain't fooling me though. And believe me, Malik will know the truth about you. Very soon. Very soon.
Father, I pray that my actions and heart were pleasing to you in this moment. Please grant me strength and release me from the seed that she tried to sow in my mind. Please, Yah. Oh, ma'am. Did you know that your card is expired?
Oh, I took the wrong purse today. I was in such a rush this morning.
Sean, can you do me a favor, man? Take this cash and go pay for that sister's bill. Don't tell her who did it. All right? I'll catch up with you tomorrow sometime. I have to leave here. This should cover her bill. Here's cash.
Awesome. Thank you, sir.
Thank you very much, Brother Sean. But Elder David sent you over here, didn't he?
I cannot lie. And I cannot break a promise either.
I understand. And I figured it out already. No worries.
Well, if you don't want him, please send him my way, ma'am.
I done had it with you, Angel. Not today. How dare you start to lie about me like that? Girl.
Girl, nothing. I'll tell everybody online about how you used to come visit me when I was in the institution, getting therapy, and would secretly meet up with my mother when you guys came to visit me. Yeah.
Have you lost your mind, demon?
Oh, Jacoby. Shalom.
I heard some of this conversation through the camera. So, is this true, Dad?
No, this ain't true, son. Not at all. This woman is a straight demon. Next. She gon' be crying the R-word against no black man you know. Acting like she was assaulted.
I would never do that. Dad, that hurt my feelings. Jacoby. Ask him a simple question. Ask him if he ever drove my mother down to my psychiatric institution. Dad. You used to visit me when I was in therapy. Tell Jacoby about you and my mother.
Angel. I have this. No. I surrender this over to the Most High Yah.
That's right, son. I might not be religious or know the scriptures, but I know that your mother, an angel, are wicked, son. She trying to get smashed, pregnant and trap you up, son. I ain't did nothing with her mother. I don't even like them women, son.
So you never drove my mother in your car? You never came to visit me when I was in therapy?
Now you know that's not a fair question. I know what you're trying to do to me, demon.
I can feel my mind slipping. I need prayers. I feel so abandoned right now. Jacoby. Please. I need you. See how everyone treats me? Like I'm a liar.
Angel, how many times have I had to tell you that we need to stay apart? And how many times have I told you that we will talk later? I need you to leave. Go home. Matter of fact. Father, allow me to keep the promise I made to my wife last night. With her plan. Please lead and guide the words that I am about to say.
That's what I'm talking about, son.
Dad. Sir. Please, trust me in what I am about to say. I have a reason for what I am about to do. All right?
Okay, son.
But what are you about to say, Jacoby? Please, don't abandon me again. No, Jacoby. I just can't live without your support right now. There is no reason to live. And if you don't talk to me, well then, I'm going to put an end to my suffering. Please, Jacoby. Don't abandon me again. Please.
Step back behind that fence, Angel. I don't want you on my property. You don't belong here.
And I told you that already, demon.
Angel. Go to my executive condo by the lake, around evening time.
All right. And then what?
And then, you and I will have a talk. All right?
All right. Thank you, Jacoby.
I'll meet you there at that time. Meantime, I need you to leave. All right?
Bye, Jacoby. See you later.
You can take that car with you. Now leave, please.
She gone, son. Well done. Job well done.
Thanks, Dad. All praises to the Most High.
I can see his hand working in you. I'm mighty proud.
Thank you, Dad. Hey, I'm about to go meet with David. But before I go, I want to thank you for supporting me today.
You're my son. And I know we got different beliefs and all, but I love you. And I want the best for you.
Hallelujah. All praises.
And son, I actually did give her mother car rides down to that institution. But it's not what you think.
I know, Dad. We can talk about it later. All right? I have to go now.
All right. Well, I don't know what you're meeting Angel for later on, but I trust you. So, you be careful.
Trust the Most High. And just trust me and Yoella on this. Shalom, Dad.
Vivian. Is that beautiful woman filling out a job application?
Yes, Madam Endora.
I told her that I could bring her to you, to learn more about any job opportunities.
Was that all right?
Excellent. You are doing a fine job today. When she is done, bring her back to the office. I'll do a quick background check and hire her on the spot if she's a good fit. She's exactly what we need right now.
What was I even thinking? I can't believe I let things get this far. Wow. Thank you, Father, for waking me up and allowing me to repent from this awful sin. Father, I don't even want anything from this apartment. Please just let me get my files and folders from here. And I will never come back. And I promise, I will never look back at this place. Or the sinful relationship that I allowed myself to step into at my weakest point. Please remove the soul tie that I've allowed between me and Edward. Take away any spirits of manipulation and deception from this place. Your will be done. This makes no sense. No sense at all. Are you serious? Wait. What are you doing here? Are you serious? You can't be serious. I guess you'll always have my sloppy seconds. Shalom, Sarah. Is that seat taken, sis? Hey, Shalom, Raya. Not at all. Come have a seat. I'm just thinking about some things. What's on your mind? Well, I'm sure you can see what's happening to my family. All of the rumors and accusations. But it's going to work out soon. I trust the Most High for our prayers to be answered. He is faithful. Praise Yah. He is. And I'm glad that you are staying encouraged and focused during this mess. Just remember, you have sisters that support your faith. We care and we're here for you, sis. Wow. Praise Yah. That's really a blessing to know. I guess when the enemy is busy, it makes it look like that's the main focus. When the main focus should be on the Most High's works. And what he is busy doing. Yep. The enemy just wants to distract you, especially when you are facing a major transition in life, you know. Listen. I know that you left the congregation. And you probably don't have anywhere to assemble right now, but I think your mom is a great teacher and my mother really misses her private prayer groups. If the Most High leads you all, maybe you should do podcasts and have a website, like this one sister has online. You can search her information. Check her out. It's called Let's Talk Truth with Suzanne. Alright. Sounds like a great idea. My mother and I will look it up and maybe my mom can do something similar. Like an online women's ministry. Cool. Yeah. You don't have to walk this journey alone. But you definitely shouldn't keep going somewhere that is corrupt and wicked. There is no compromising when it comes to your walk with Yah, right? Thanks, Raya. You're absolutely right. I'm so done with that wicked assembly. And there are so many people that can't see what's going on. And continue to be led astray. Sarah, can I share something with you? About that assembly? Of course. No problem. I'm sure I've heard it all by now. Well, now that you guys finally left, I feel like I can tell you more about why I never felt good at that assembly. I promise, I will listen. I'm here for you too, you know. Well, some of the elders and teachers used to abuse me and my brother there. Like, hitting us, touching us in the wrong ways, and threatening us. And I thought this was normal. Because my mother's boyfriend would hurt us at home too. And well, you just thought that you were a bad child, didn't you? Yeah. I grew up thinking this was normal and that something was wrong with me most of the time. You're not alone, Raya. Because I went through something similar when I was younger. But I thought it was over because those people finally left the congregation. They stopped coming to the assembly and things got a lot better. Do you ever regret that we never told anyone about it? I was actually thinking about this today. Before you sat down. About how it's probably affected me mentally and emotionally. And I never took time to process this. And don't even realize the damage it's caused. You know? Hey. Let's pray right now. Let's pray for healing, deliverance, and for these voids to be filled by His Spirit. Hallelujah. I'd like that a lot. Why should we stay bound up? The Most High has called us to be healed and be made whole. Not bound and unheard. He said that He won't deny a broken spirit. And I'm glad that we could talk about this. Thank you, Father. And thank you, Raya. So yeah, let's pray. Right now. I don't want to be bound anymore. Wow. Me either. I'm ready. Take the lead, sis. Hallelujah.
Shalom, dear. Let me step out of the office so that we can talk. Can you hear me?
Shalom, beautiful. Yes. I can hear you. I just wanted you to meet me at the executive condo when you leave work this afternoon. I want to keep my promise. For that plan you created. You know, where you meet with Angel and I observe?
Oh. Absolutely, dear. Okay, I'll be there, right after I leave work for the day. So, how was your prayer time and fasting?
It was a blessing. A true blessing. Hallelujah. All praises to the Most High. You can watch the recordings later.
All right. I guess you will explain what happened later.
So, I'm on my way to go meet with David. Then, I'll meet you at the condo. All right?
Praise Yah. I'll be praying for you all. His will be done. All right, dear. See you later. Most High willing. Shalom.
Shalom, beautiful.
Thank you, Father.
This is not seriously happening. That's what I said when he called me to help him recover. It's none of my business. I'm out of here. Well, before you run off again, will you at least let me say something to you? What, Amber? What? What could you possibly say that's so important at this point? My father left me and my mother to be with you and your mother. And my mother suffered half of my childhood, being a second wife to him. Am I supposed to have pity on you? My mother suffered. And I am suffering from what your mother did to us.
But it was our father that made the choice in the end. Not my mother. I don't even have a mother anymore. Yours is still alive. Be grateful.
Well, I'm sorry for your loss. My mother won't even talk to me because of all of this.
You know, your mother used to call our house and call my mother a white female dog. She used to call and cuss me out. And I was only a child, you know. So I've never liked you all. And that's the way I grew up. Hating you. And wishing I could be Daddy's first daughter. You know, he tried to see you, but your mother blocked him. Every single time. Dana, Daddy loved you more than me.
Amber, I'm not here for this. And I don't care what you went through right now. I'm tired and fighting for my soul. Whatever you want with Edward, well, enjoy yourself here. I don't have time for this.
Dana, I was Edward's ex-girlfriend. We were together before you. I am here because he is seeking therapy and asked for my support. He is also moving out of this apartment and trying to find someone to take over the lease. And I am here to help him. That's all. He said that you avoid his messages about it, so
good for Edward. I'm glad that he is getting the help that he needs. He can have my things. I don't want any spiritual attachments or reminders of this situation right now. You can tell him that. Since you all are so close and making progress. And at least you can feel like the first lady now. You've got what you always wanted. Right? You are Daddy's now. And Edward's first. You win, Amber. You finally won. You're the first. Congratulations.
Oh Lord. You don't look happy.
You see these bags?
Yep.
Hold them for me.
Well, alright, honey. They mighty heavy. Honey, you taking me on a vacation, ain't you?
Yep. Follow me. Here's 10 grand. I'll send you a check every month, alright?
Wait. Oh Lord. You try and get rid of me, honey?
Here comes your taxi cab. Enjoy your ride. And don't come back to my house. You hear me, Annie?
Honey, why you be so mean to me?
Bye, Annie. Hello, ma'am. Where would you like to go?
I guess the train station. My husband done put me out. And I ain't got nowhere else to go.
Multiple women within this congregation are reporting a herpes diagnosis, among other infections. That's unfortunate. And they are naming you, Elder Michael, as the epicenter of this outbreak. Now, is there anything you would like to tell the board members today? I'm confident in the decision you all will make. Make your decision. Cast your votes. Bring out your evidence, Elder Thomas. I need you to get rid of Elder Thomas and Elder David.
Poison them. Or cause an accident?
Both.
Now or later?
As soon as possible. Just make it happen. And don't make it so obvious.
I'll make some calls.
Shalom, Sarah.
Shalom Malik.
So how did your test go today? I was praying for you. You haven't returned my messages. Is everything alright?
The test was easier than I had thought it would be. Praise the Most High.
All praises. For sure. So when do you get the results?
Next week. And I'm not nervous about it at all. I'm just going to speak live over the review process.
Well, congratulations in advance. I'm praising Yah in advance for your final grade, Sarah. Because you serve the Most High, I believe there's nothing you can't do. You can do all things through Him. And you're such a wonderful thinker. You study hard and work smart. You are really incredible. I hope you know that.
Wow. Thanks so much, Malik. That means a lot to me. To hear you say that. All praises.
Maybe we can go to our spot and get something to eat later today? Are you busy?
I would like that. Thanks. But I'm just trying to stay low-key. You know, away from a lot of people.
I understand.
Oh. No, Malik. I don't mean you. Not you personally. It's just the stress from people coming up to me, making fun of my family and trying to start mess, you know. It can be draining sometimes.
Wait. Did Tammy bother you again today?
Yeah. It's like she's following or something, but I can handle her. She isn't a big deal. I don't let her get under my skin too much.
What happened with her today though?
Well, today, she said some really nasty things. And she attacked my purity, you know. She must know about my abuse. And honestly, it's so humiliating to think that she knows this about me.
I'm sorry. What did she say? Am I missing something here? About you?
Well, Malik, I'm not a virgin.
Don't worry. I'm just leaving the building. I didn't know you would be right here. Shalom.
David, it's all right. We can't totally just avoid each other. You have a business in this building. Are you on your way to meet with him?
Yes, my sister.
He's waking up, David. All praises. So, I'll be praying for you all.
Thank you, sister. Have a blessed day.
Oh, also, David, thank you. I know it was you who paid for my bill earlier. Thanks.
You're welcome, sister.
Very impressive work experience. And you passed our background check very well.
Thank you.
So tell me, what kind of work are you looking for in particular? I have many positions that are open.
Whatever you need, I'm here to do it. I am flexible.
Is that right? Well, I have the perfect job for you. And darling, I know you'll be great at it. But first, let me start you off as a manager at my clothing store, especially since you have a background in that.
Sounds like a plan. When can I start?
Shalom, Jacobi.
Shalom, David. As I stated in that message to you, I'd like to reconcile if we can.
Wow. Praise Yah. I appreciate that, my brother.
I've spent a lot of time praying and listening for the Most High's direction. And part of that direction led me back to speaking with you, David. Especially after reading Matthew chapter 5.
Hallelujah. Well, I'm here, Jacobi. And I have the evidence with me, if you're willing to look at it.
Absolutely. May the Most High cover our conversation. Let's talk. I'm ready to talk.
So apparently, Edward was in a relationship with my half-sister before me. And now, he's seeking some type of therapy or counseling.
That explains things a bit more now.
Yeah, a lot more now.
Both of you simply used each other as a rebound. A rebound from former bad breakups. You know, a relationship is already complicated at times. But a relationship without the Most High as the foundation, well,
That's just a whole mess within itself sometimes.
exactly. But there is nothing too hard for the Most High to do.
I agree. And I can already feel this mess being cleaned up and cleared out for me. Thank you, Father.
Hallelujah. So stay encouraged. The Most High doesn't make mistakes. But we do, don't we?
We sure do. But not anymore, Yoella. I'm seriously done. I've repented with my heart and I just want to move on, you know. Alone. By the way, can I ask you a question?
Sure. What's on your mind, Dana?
Elder David.
Excuse me? I'm sorry. What about David?
Sarah. That's nobody's business. Why would Tammy know this? How would she know anything about something so personal? No. I'm handling this. Right now. Once and for all. I've got to put an end to this. This is out of hand now.
No, Malik. Let's just pray about this. Let the Most High fight this battle for me. I really don't want to relive that part of my life if I don't have to. At least not today. Plus, I had a really powerful prayer of release and healing with Sister Ra earlier. I just want to walk in my healing and acceptance for a little while longer. I'm in a good space at the moment. But I really appreciate your kindness. Can I give you a hug?
You never have to ask Sarah. Just know that whenever you feel you need to talk about it, I'm here. You can trust me, and I won't judge you. Okay, Sarah?
I know. Thanks, Malik. Well, I'll meet you in the parking lot. I need to go to the bathroom.
No problem. I'll meet you in the car.
Malik.
So you're following her? Is that what you're doing?
She's a whore. She's not who you think she is. You heard it with your own ears. She's not even a virgin or whatever.
You are the devil. I reject every trap and weapon that you are devising. You're disgusting. You are wicked in the eyes of the Most High Yah. Repent or perish, Tammy.
Did you know that she was in a relationship with one of the youth ministers at your fake church? Yeah. Go ask her why she never said anything.
Stop spreading lies, demon. In the name of Yahushua.
You're making a big mistake. That whole family is a twisted mess. And you are going to get involved in a generational curse by being connected to her. Watch. Everything in your own life will begin to fall apart. Because you want to be connected with a family so messed up.
I will not entertain your demonic curse spoken over me. I do not receive those words. I reject and rebuke you in his mighty name. Repent. For the kingdom of Yah is at hand. We're done here. And don't ever talk to Sarah ever again. Or you will suffer beyond what you can imagine. Leave her alone. And whatever sick plot or plan that you have against her, or me, well, it's cancelled. You have no power over me. Better yet, just repent and be healed in Yeshua's name. Because obviously, something is wrong with you and you need healing too. But I am not your healer. And you are not my ministry. I break every soul tie I had with you in his name. Stay away or regret it. Tammy, get some help. You're cancelled out here.
Oh, I was just asking about Elder David's shelter. You said that I may want to consider it as an option?
Oh right. Yes, of course. It's a safe space for those that are making a transition in their life. I can have the sisters contact you and prepare a nice space for you if you'd like.
That would be perfect, Yoella. Thank you so much. I just want to be away from those that will hinder me right now, you know?
It's a very good plan, Dana. I'm really happy for you. I believe you're trying your best and really have no choice at this point.
I really don't. And I'm done with men. Period. It's all about the Most High right now. I'm so serious.
It's like the old saying goes.
And which one is that?
A woman's heart should be so deeply hid in the Most High that a man must seek the Most High just to find her.
Hallelujah. I like that. Is that how Jacoby found you?
That's a pretty long story to share. One day, I will share it.
I'm sure it was more meaningful and spiritual than the story about David.
What story about David? What are you talking about?
The one that you shared online.
Dana, I didn't share anything online. Where did you see that? And what did it say?
Let me pull it up. See. Look. This isn't your account online?
No. I don't even have an account on that app. Who did this to me?
It's a no-brainer. You know who did this. And all I need is 5 minutes with her. Just 5 minutes in a room.
I know. Calm down. Let's just put this in the hands of the Most High. Unbelievable. She is trying to destroy me. But it won't happen. Ever. In His name, I pray, trust and believe. She will be destroyed soon. Watch.
This is unbelievable. Wow.
This is what we've been trying to show you and tell you about Jacoby. From your investor to the assembly members, they're all corrupt and wicked. Beyond what you could imagine.
But I'm just not sure how Angel is involved in the crimes.
No. Forget about the crimes for a moment. And just think about her actions so far. Jacoby, she wanted to kill Yoella.
Wow. This is all my fault.
And look, man, just to answer your question from last night, I promise you, I had no intentions to ever do anything to Yoella. I just needed answers. And I was selfish about that.
Well, I forgive you. I mean, look at me. Look at the mess I made. Look at what could have happened with me and Angel. I'm at a loss for words right now. All I've been doing today is repenting and asking for my sight back. Pleading with the Most High for my deliverance.
I pray that you receive your deliverance, Jacoby. He is compassionate and faithful to do so. Don't ever give up, brother.
Well, I guess this is it. I need to close down this store and walk away from my fairy tale hero dream world of saving Angel from what I did to her.
No more of that hero mind state. Take off that cape. Put down the guilt that you destroyed Angel's life. No. The Most High did not assign you to save Angel. He blessed you with Yoella, a wonderful wife who needs you. A wife who you've caused so much suffering, that you should be focused on helping her heal.
But that's what I was doing. I was building a business again, making money to relieve her suffering. I was trying to show her that I could do this. I was providing an amazing opportunity for her to be able to do whatever she desired in life. We struggled for so long, and I just wanted to be everything she needed.
Jacoby, have you ever asked the Most High what she needed? Have you ever searched out the Most High for her heart? Have you ever really put away that pride and overly self-confident attitude, just long enough that you could really know your wife?
No, I haven't. Is that what you were doing with her? Look, David, I heard what you said to her. You told her that you will always love her. Are you going to deny that's what you said? Because I have the evidence recorded, just like you have the evidence of these crimes recorded.
No, you're right. I said that.
And I really need to talk to you about this because, even though I forgive you, I'm having the hardest time forgetting.
Man, it's the truth. But it's not the type of love that you're thinking.
And why is it so important that you hear her tell you what she feels? Then what? So, let's say that my wife had revealed to you that she has some feelings for you, deep down inside somewhere. Some unresolved feelings. Then what? What's next? Why open this up now? Do you see what I'm saying? See, I'm not as stupid as you may think. And I get it. I've made some bad decisions over the past several years. I've even neglected what my wife really truly needs. A humble leader, a protective leader, and Yah-fearing man. But that never, ever gives you the right to talk to her the way you had been talking to her. Yeah, I know about the threat too. Show her how a woman in Yah should be treated.
But I am delivered of that now. That was a few years ago.
No, it's still in your heart right now. Admit it. Facts. Truth. You proved to me that I messed up. The evidence proves that the assembly is corrupt. The evidence proves that my investor is a criminal. The evidence proves that I made fleshly decisions. And the evidence can even prove that Angel may be connected to this somehow. But where is your evidence to prove that you are not in love with my wife? Where is the evidence to prove that you won't try to take her from me the minute I mess up? Where is the evidence to prove that you will stay away from her when I'm not around?
I have none.
I'm sorry, I can't hear you.
I said I have none. No evidence.
So how do I know for sure that you aren't trying to cause me to lose all of my success, all of my opportunities to help the community, all of the wealth I could bring to others, a better life for my wife? How do I know that you didn't simply see a golden opportunity to make a bad situation worse? I'm not saying that this is your plot and plan. But how am I supposed to know for sure?
With my mother's penny and gemstone, and my powers now, Jacoby will never leave me. Everything is working so well. He even gave me his car to drive. Wow. But I have to wear out Yoella way more than this. Forget trying to divide them. Forget trying to look more like her. No. I need to wear her out hard. And be better than her. Yeah. I need way more dirt on her. Some dirty secrets will do the trick. That's right. And a little more pity for me. Yep. It's time to have pity on me, Jacoby.
Good afternoon, Angel. I see that the melanin shots are working well for you.
Yeah. And now, I need your help with a silly prank I need to pull on someone.
Well, I will do my best to help you. What do you need?
I need to pretend to be sick. And if that doesn't work, then I need to pretend to be pregnant. So what you got for me, John?
Well, I can give you some extra strong vitamins to help your blood tests look bad. And I can give you some special HCG drops that will create a positive pregnancy test.
That's great news. I'll take it. Thanks.
An easier way with less side effects would be to come in the back with me and I can get you pregnant.
You creep. Give me the special vitamins and the HCG. Wow. How nasty of you. You have no shame, do you?
But do you?
What an old creep. I can't wait till this is all over. Hi there. Is Elaine here? Hello. She is in the back with a client. How may I help you? I simply needed her to do my makeup. I needed some fake bruises on my body. It's for a costume I'm wearing. She's pretty good with makeup and colors. Maybe you can help me? Not a problem. Let's go into the makeup room. What's your name? Angel. I'm actually a part of the employee team. And you are? I was just hired today. My name is Pamela. Nice to meet you, Angel. Follow me. Let me drive.
Sure. But we have to get you one of those learner permits first. All right?
I know. I was only teasing you and being funny. So do you always pray like that before you drive your car each day?
Yes. I give thanks to the Most High and ask Him to protect me on the road. Yep. Every day. I can't imagine driving on the road without asking for His protection and favor. It's really wild out here, you know.
And you pray over our meals every time we eat, I noticed. So, you pray over your food each time?
Yeah. Each time, Sarah. Why do you ask?
We have so much in common. I'm really grateful to have a friend like you in my life. That's all. Plus, I want to learn as much as I can about you.
You can ask me anything. Anytime. And I'm so grateful to have a friend like you in my life too, Sarah.
Hallelujah.
Yes, hallelujah. But I don't see you as just a friend, Sarah.
I know. You've told me this already.
And I am in no rush at all. But I need you to know one thing about me. Please?
What is that?
You're the only one that I am waiting for, praying for, and hoping for. There's no other options. You are not even an option to me. It's like one of our exams at the university. Some questions are multiple choice, and some are fill-in-the-blank questions. Well, based on my prayers, you are the fill-in-the-blank question and answer. There are no multiple choices here. Just one answer, and the answer is you. So, just like your exam, you're waiting to receive your grade soon. Well, I am going to prove myself to the Most High, and I am going to prove myself to you, and I promise to keep living for Him, and Him alone.
Wow. Hallelujah.
And when the time comes, I will seek your heart, which I know can only be found in Him, because that is where your heart is. It's hidden in Him, within His hands, and that's where I will find it when the time is right.
Wow. Praise Yah.
All praises to His name. So let's learn some lessons from what's going on around us. Let's promise not to make the same mistakes that we see others making around us. That's all I will ask of you right now. Let's just take our time and ask for His wisdom. And let's pray about everything. Yes, even our food and travels. Every single day. Because we just don't have everything under control. But He has provided us with His Spirit to take control and authority over situations and decisions. For sure.
For sure. Thank you, Malik. This was really encouraging to hear. When the time is right, I want to share some things about myself. Because you may change your mind.
And likewise, Sarah. I have so much to share with you. About me. About myself. But my mind is made up. You can't change my mind. I will accept you as you are, and we can work on the rest. Together. As the Most High leads, of course. Alright? So relax in His promises. I'm going nowhere unless He says I should, or unless you ask me to. And I've taken the steps to break soul ties and rejected any weapons formed against us.
Hallelujah. All praises. Wow.
Yes, wow. That's all I can say too. So let me ask you for a favor, please?
Yes.
Let's not fall in love. No falling. No slipping. But let's be careful to rise in love. No falling, but rising in Him alone.
You are like Amish butter. Homemade icing. A brand new leather seat.
Yeah. I'm pretty smooth in the Most High. It's nice to see you smile today. I'm glad that you can laugh and stay encouraged in Him.
You too, Malik. Thank you. I really appreciate your patience with me.
You as well. Thank you, Sarah.
Yes. Come in.
Madam Endora. Elder Michael keeps calling the front phone at the bar. He says that you're avoiding his calls and that he needs to place an order right away.
He knows very well that I cannot answer his calls right now. Everything is being recorded. Oh gosh. Fine. Tell him that I will meet him at our usual spot in 20 minutes. All right?
Yes, ma'am.
And CC, I need you to stay an extra hour tonight and fill in as the assistant manager for Vivian. I'll give you a bonus in the morning when you return.
Thank you, Madam Endora. I won't let you down.
This is perfect. But can you add one more fake bruise to my back?
Sure. So you said that these fake bruises and makeup are for?
Well, the truth is, I need to convince my man that I'm sick. His ex-wife is taking too much of his attention and I need to set her up, you know. She is so wicked.
I'm sorry to hear that. It sounds like you've been working really hard to keep your man. He must be a great guy.
Yes. He's all I have. And I have to keep him safe and all to myself. So I really need these bruises to look real and not wipe off easily.
What's your man's name?
Jacoby. Why? Do you know him?
I'm new to this town, so I don't know many people. Sorry.
You look familiar, but I guess I don't know you after all then. Well, welcome to town.
Thanks. Well, let me help you with one more on your back.
Great. Yeah. One more should do the trick.
Can we merge both of the accounts together by next week?
Let's see. Next week. No. That's not a good deadline.
Why not?
Based on my observations and calculations, that's when most of you women start going through PMS and half of you all take off days at a time. So how are we supposed to get anything accomplished when it's an office managed by mostly women now?
It's obvious that you have some personal challenges here, and possibly outside of work as well. I'm happy to help you work through your job-related challenges and concerns. But I refuse to take your insults and disrespect.
How about you bring back the male managers and a little testosterone in here? And grab me a cup of coffee, so that I can end my afternoon work with a bang.
Eugene, this is your final warning.
Relax. Loosen up, Yoella. I'm only kidding around with you, honey. I don't mind having a female manager. Plus, you're really easy on the eyes, you know. But a little makeup and shorter skirts would help your career.
That's it.
Come on in.
Good afternoon.
Hi, Yoella. How can I help my best team leader?
I'm having an ongoing problem with Eugene. It's turning into harassment at this point.
I'm sorry that this is a continuous problem. Well, you're his manager. You have the authority to make the final decision on this one. I say that you should file the proper paperwork, document the situation and fire him.
I tried to give him time to repent and correct his personal and work challenges.
You sure did. But he is not your ministry. He is your employee. And you should never take any disrespect from him or anyone else. Period.
Isn't he the nephew of one of this company's partners? What if this causes a bigger problem than imagined?
Yoella, you have a brilliant mind. You are a believer. And I respect that to the fullest. And I'm sure you're used to having to look out for everyone else all the time. But this isn't one of those situations. I believe that you should do what you do best.
And what are you suggesting?
Pray about this situation.
Well, of course I will.
And fire him. Fire Eugene. And don't worry about the partnership or what the owners may think. Just trust in your prayers, and the Creator will do the rest. Right?
Well, hallelujah. It's comforting to know that I have some support in this decision moving forward. Thanks, Paul.
And one more suggestion, Yoella.
Sure.
Start taking the wonderful advice that you so lovingly give. Take your own advice. Trust that the word you speak upon others is good enough for your own situation as well. That's all.
I will certainly consider what you've said. Thank you.
No problem. Oh well. Here we go again.
Well, how am I supposed to really know, for sure, without a shadow of doubt, that you haven't been setting up things to make me fail on purpose? Or to do better for my wife than I can do for her?
No, I would never set you up on purpose. I would never want to see you fail. But since we are having a transparent conversation, I will explain what I used to feel, what I used to see, and why I was so angry.
Yeah. Let's start there. With some transparency for a change. So go ahead. And tell me what's going on.
Yoella, I am happy for you, Jacobi. But it's never going to change how I feel about you.
What do you want me to do about that? There is nothing I can do about your feelings. So what am I supposed to do about it, Dave?
Just tell me what you really feel. Just tell me that you have absolutely no feelings about me, at all. I don't understand what's the big secret. Just give me a straightforward answer.
But I did. I gave you my answer, Dave. And you didn't like it, or it wasn't good enough to help you move on with your life. But that isn't my fault. And here I am. 2 days before I get married, and you are still asking me the same question over and over and over and over and over again. Why?
Because this broken man needs closure.
All right. So what do you want me to say? Do you want me to lie to you?
Not at all.
Then I can't help you. And this is the last time I will entertain this question. Matter of fact, I am going to go and tell Jacobi that he should remove you from the wedding altogether. Goodbye, David.
Yoella, wait. Please accept my apologies.
I forgive you. But don't ask me again.
Then tell me straightforward. Do you feel the same unexplainable love, deep down inside for me, like I do for you? Are you truly over the connection that we have? Do you feel like you are doing the right thing this week, by marrying Jacobi?
Yes. I am doing the right thing.
Can you just come back over here for a moment? Please?
I answered your question. I said yes. I am doing the right thing. I am marrying the man that I love and want to be with for the rest of my life. I am marrying the right person. Yes, David. Yes. I can't get any more straightforward than that. And that's the end of it. Now, I am going to go back to the dinner party. You can make your choice. I've made mine.
You're avoiding the main question. And you do this every time. Why?
All right. Yes. I avoid the main question. Because I already answered it. Goodbye, David.
So maybe you should ask her about that. Because she never gave me closure. And it didn't help to see how you had treated her this whole time. So, that's why I said what I said a few years back. That I will show her how she should be treated. If you don't begin to treat her right.
Again. Stay away from my wife.
I will. I will do my best to avoid her.
No. I need you to do more than your best.
You're right. I will pray about this and move forward with a more permanent solution.
You better do it fast. But something isn't right. I can feel it. And I believe both of you are hiding something from me.
No. I think I've been very transparent and repentive. I think you need to ask Yoella what she is hiding. Because that's the real issue here. Just look at how you have no closure. And I certainly have no closure. But I'll be fine eventually. But will you truly be alright? Do you have the closure you need?
I did. And then, the can was open. And now, I'm having a problem sealing it again.
Maybe it's not meant to be sealed again. Maybe we need to keep seeking the Most High for the wholeness and completeness that only He can provide. Because these women are not going to provide it. They simply can't. And that's what I had been doing my whole life. Seeking validation and value through women. And pride. And all of the things between. And you're right. What if Yoella told me what she felt? Then what? Where do I go from there? Am I going to feel healed? Complete? Ready to process my feelings the right way? No. I would be back at square one. Either way, I am not whole. I am not complete. And neither are you with Angel.
I hear everything you're saying. But there's this part of me that just wants to hit you in the face right now. Listen. I think we reconciled enough in one day. I need to get going. I have somewhere to be. But thank you for showing me the evidence and helping me move forward. My eyes are opening. My marriage is growing. And pretty soon, I will be in the will of the Most High again. So yeah. Thanks. Shalom, David.
Well, can I offer you a ride?
Not this time. Shalom, David.
Shalom.
Vivian darling, I want you to end your shift. Go home. Freshen up. Check on your baby. And meet Elder Michael at the hotel resort this evening. You said that you were on board and ready to try again. So what's the deal with the twisted face that you just made?
Oh, my apologies. I really need the extra money and all. But I just thought we would try tomorrow. Not today. That's all.
Honey, you'll be fine. Elder Michael doesn't bite. Don't be so nervous. After all, he has chosen you, and like he said, he will cover you and be your spiritual father. Just go and keep him company. All right?
No problem. Thank you, Madam Endora.
We'll talk all about it in the morning. Have fun and relax. All right?
You're all set to go. Are you heading to see your man now?
Well, actually, I'm going to the clinic so that they can confirm I'm unwell and pregnant.
Oh, I see. So you're going to trick him into spending more time with you. What about his ex-wife?
Oh, she won't survive this one. Hey, wait a minute. You look so familiar now. I think I know where I know you from.
Really? That's interesting. And where do you know me from?
Yeah, I recognize you from that police car one night.
Oh, right. They were questioning everyone on the street. I was one of the unlucky ones that got picked up and interrogated.
Oh, I thought you were a cop or something. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that. Yeah, the cops are everywhere right now. So be careful.
You too. You as well.
Well, nice to meet you. Wish me luck. And thanks for the fake bruises. I have to hurry up because my pills are kicking in now. I'm feeling sick and pregnant.
Right. Good luck, girl. See you later.
I have an insatiable appetite. I can't go to sleep tonight without Vivian. It's gotta be Vivian. So, no. I don't want to try your new girl. I placed an order for her. And that's what I want.
Michael, calm down for once. Vivian will be at the hotel resort this evening. And go easy on the religious role-play fetish mess. It's too scary for many of my girls, you know.
Not Vivian. She was very receptive and easygoing. She's innocent and likes to play hard to get. A real submissive girl. I like her a lot. She will be my wife soon. I think I've found the one.
And stop placing orders when you know you have an outbreak. You're costing me lots of money in the end.
It won't matter anymore because Vivian is going to make me settle down. I won't need your services anymore. Just Vivian.
No. I told you how this works. But whatever. I don't have the energy for this today. Just make sure you pay her well. And as agreed.
I've got you now, Jacoby. Good riddance, Yoella.
How can I help you?
I feel so sick and I have pain everywhere. Please help me.
All right. Please have a seat. The triage nurse will come get you soon. In the meantime, I'll just need you to fill out a form to get started. Oh, Yoella. Before you leave, I wanted to share something with you.
Sure. What's going on?
One of the sisters from your group contacted me. She said that I can come stay at the safe space starting this week. But I must meet some special requirements. Then, she never sent me the requirements.
No problem. I'll have a talk with them this evening and see what the requirements are. I'm unaware of any extra additional requirements.
Yeah. I don't understand why people ghost you when you ask a question nowadays. It was very odd, the way she said it to me.
I'll get to the bottom of things after I have my meeting with Jacoby. I'm running late, but I'll look into it this evening for sure.
Thanks, Yoella. Have a great time with Jacoby.
I wish it were that type of meeting. But thanks. Shalom, Dana. Stay encouraged.
Father, Please forgive me for this mess that I made. I can't believe I almost slept with Angel in this place. If you can give me another chance, I promise that I will never step foot in this place ever again. In this physical or spiritual place of deception and temptations. I refuse to feel defeated, but I refuse to pretend like I don't still care about Angel. So Most High Yah, please reveal to me what I need to see today. Please reveal to me those things that I'm too afraid to see. If there is anything that is unlike you within my heart, just work on me, remove it from me, and fill the empty voids with your spirit. Please. I ask these things in your name.
Detective Jackson will be here soon. Have a seat. Share with me what you know about Endora, and we'll have an officer take your statement.
Well, sir, I don't know if we have time for that. This is really urgent now, because I'm supposed to meet with this Elder Michael guy again this evening and...
Wait. Did you say Elder Michael? Elder Michael, you say? And Endora? Tell me more.
What's taking so long to get my lab results back?
Hello, Miss McClure. I'm Dr. Pepper. How are you feeling at the moment?
Dr. Pepper, everything hurts. And I feel so weak. What did my lab results say?
I'm afraid that I have both some good and bad news to report to you.
Just tell me the truth. And don't hold anything back.
Miss McClure, based on the urine analysis and blood work, you are pregnant.
Oh, that's good news. I can't wait to tell my man.
Right. But we'll need to do an ultrasound to confirm some things about this pregnancy. All right?
No. Not until my man gets here. I want him to be here with me.
You can call him and have him come down to the clinic within the next hour. But your lab results report some very, very concerning levels within your white blood cell count, among other things. And we need to admit you into the observation wing until we can rule out some life-threatening illnesses you seem to have.
Oh, all right. I knew it was something really bad and terrible. Well, can you call my man for me? I'm so weak and now I'm sweating. I can't bear to tell him this awful news on my own. I really need him by my side. He can make final decisions for me if something happens to me and the baby.
Well, stay as calm as possible. We haven't got that far in a diagnosis or long-term care for you, Miss McClure. But I will have the attendant call your partner and let him know you are being admitted into the hospital. All right?
Thank you so much. His name is Jacoby, and he's on my emergency contact list.
Based on your medical history here in my chart, Miss McClure, I do need to ask. Are you still on medications for your psychiatric wellness plan?
I take natural supplements when I feel I need them.
All right. And it looks like you also have a history of...
That's enough. Enough with the questions.
I see. No more questions. Understood. Well, I will have the attendant call your emergency contact and we'll get you admitted into an observation room for more testing. All right?
Right. Do your job. And hurry up, will you?
Since I already have a written statement from you now, I'd like for you to see my detective and her team. They will provide you with clothes to wear and place a wire on you so that we can listen and record what Elder Michael says to you.
Okay, but what happens if he tries to hurt me or something?
We will be in another room at the hotel. Our female detectives will be in the lobby, waiting for our signal to help you as well.
Well, all right, I guess.
Don't worry. You'll be totally safe. And you'll help this case in a tremendous way.
Yeah, I just don't want other poor and desperate girls to have to go through this anymore.
Exactly. And we want to get Michael and Endora behind bars. For good.
Let me take you to the investigative unit so that you can get that wire place on you. Come with me. Detective Pamela will be in here shortly. She'll help you get set up and be with you at the hotel, every step of the way.
All right. I just hope nothing happens to me at that hotel.
Great. She's here now. Detective Pamela, this is Vivian.
We meet again. Hello, Vivian. Oh, great. It's you. I'm so happy to see you. I knew I was right. You're an undercover detective, aren't you?
Yes. I work with the Special Victims Unit within the state. Thank you for being brave and filing that statement. That took a lot of courage.
I feel much safer now. I'm ready to do this. Let's do it. Oh, you scared me, Dr. Pepper. My apologies.
Kathy, I need you to call the emergency contact listed for Angel McClure. His name is Jacoby. Let him know that we need him to come to the observation wing of the clinic as soon as possible, please.
I'm on it right now. No problem.
Shalom, dear.
Shalom, beautiful. How was your day? Every time I see you, it's like the first time all over again, you know.
I love you so much, Jacoby. All I could think about was seeing you again. The delivered, renewed Jacoby.
All praises to the Most High. And you as well, beautiful. I love you too.
So where is she? How soon can we get this over with?
I was just waiting for you to come first. And then, I figured we could. Wait a moment, beautiful. This is a call from the clinic. Hello. This is Jacoby. How can I help you?
Hello, Jacoby. My name is Kathy, calling from the main clinic on Lakeside Drive. We have you listed as an emergency contact for Angel McClure. The physician is requesting that you come to the observation floor as soon as possible. Do you need directions, sir?
No. I'm right down the street. I know where that's at. Thank you, Kathy. Please let the physician know that I'll be there very soon.
No problem. I'll let them know now. Travel safe, sir. Goodbye.
Will do. Goodbye. And thanks for the call. Yoella, I just finished praying about this before you got here. My soul tie with Angel is broken. We have nothing to worry about in this situation.
Wow. Really?
Yes, beautiful. Come. Let's go down there and confirm the truth in this matter. Let me have a chance to finally see what you all have been seeing through clear eyes now. And I want you to see the truth about me and Angel. Just like you and I plan to do today. Right?
Wow. I can see a change in you, Jacoby. I trust the Spirit of the Most High that is leading you in this moment.
Praise the Most High. And thank you, beautiful.
Let's pray before we go there first.
Absolutely.
You're all set, Vivian. Hit the panic button if you feel like you're in serious danger. But you're being monitored the whole time. And remember, we'll be right outside of the hotel. Listening, watching, and waiting. All right?
Thank you, Detective Pamela.
Thank you for speaking up and turning these criminals in.
I don't know how I will take care of my baby and myself, but I guess it'll all work out somehow. I just can't choose money over my life and the lives of others. It just doesn't feel right.
Vivian, corruption never feels right. Period. And it comes hidden, in many different ways. From a small restaurant, to a religious congregation. I've seen it all. And believe me, deception and corruption do not discriminate. It's everywhere.
Yeah. There is no safe space, is there?
This reminds me of that day when you took me to your mother's house to introduce me. Do you remember that, dear?
How can I forget it? Oh, I meant to tell you that my father has a plan to separate from my mother while he seeks the Most High.
Really? Well, how do you feel about that?
I don't agree with the way he is doing it, but there's nothing I can do about it. I have to focus on my walk with the Most High now, and my own wife, you know.
I understand. Well,
here's the entrance. Let's ask that security guard which desk to go to.
Everything is going to be just fine. Remember, click the panic button if you decide that this is way too much for you at any point. All right, Vivian?
I've got it. I understand.
We're this close to making an arrest tonight, thanks to you. So take your time. Conversate with him as much as you can. And keep the wires covered.
I will.
Are you sure you're ready for this?
dear, We're this close to revealing the truth and ending these soul ties once and for all. I am beyond ready for this, Jacobi. The Most High Yah is my strength. Good evening. I'm Dr. Pepper, the attending physician for the urgent care. Are you Jacobi?
Yes. And this is my wife Yoella.
Hello, Dr. Pepper. Peace and blessings to both of you. Would it be a problem if I talk with Mr. Jacobi alone for a moment? It's a part of our HIPAA law and patient guardian confidentiality rights.
Beautiful. Are you all right with this? It seems like I'm just talking to the doctor for now.
I didn't know that you were going to be some type of caretaker down here. I don't understand. Are you her legal guardian or something? Next to kin? Do they have you listed as a family member? I don't understand how you are designated over her information and treated like more than an emergency contact. What is this?
Doctor, whatever you need to say, you can say in front of my wife.
I understand. Well, that's the thing, Mr. Jacobi. Angel McClure is claiming you as her partner, and she refuses medical treatment and disclosures without you present.
No, I am not her husband or man. I am not her legal guardian. There's never been any power of attorney signed. I think I've heard enough. Seen enough. Yoella, let's go. I think I've seen enough, beautiful.
I agree, dear. Praise the Most High. Let's move on. Are you struggling within your heart, Jacobi?
Earlier, she threatened to end her suffering if I didn't support her. A part of me just wants to know why she was admitted into the hospital.
Then ask. Get an answer. And let's just go after that. All right? I trust your decisions. I trust the Spirit of the Most High that is in you, Jacobi. We prayed before we came here, and I saw all I needed to see in you. I love you so much. And I just want you back. No more angel demon. So, ask the doctor what happened, and let's just go.
All right. I'll be back in a moment. I love you too, Yoella.
He's here.
Good. And we can hear you loud and clear. Just keep a conversation going with him and don't let him see your wires.
All right. I think we're about to head to the room now.
All right, Vivian. You're doing great. Just relax and let him talk as much as possible. We can hear everything. Just be yourself. That's what he liked the most. So be yourself.
Well. Vivian. Gorgeous Vivian. Shall we try again this evening?
Sure. What do you have in mind, Elder Michael? Another study lesson? Or a special prayer to bring prosperity to my life?
Let's go talk about it in my corporate suite, shall we?
Lead the way, Father.
I can't wait until we arrest this cockroach.
I feel the same way about Indora. And now this angel woman. I've never really believed in demon possession. But now, I'm convinced.
Sir, I have no clue what your relationship is with Angel McClure. But she has a signed form, stating that you have power of attorney for her. And that you are her partner.
I'm not her partner. And I never signed a form. I am simply here to see why she did not make it to our meeting and what's wrong with her.
I understand. Well, she insisted that we notify you about her lab results and the medical care that she may be receiving soon.
I guess I just don't understand what forms you are talking about, though. Can I see them, please?
Sure. Of course. This form is the consent release form that you signed with her last week.
I'm beyond confused. That's my signature, but I've never seen this form before.
There is just a few more forms that you need to sign, Jacobi. I am printing them out for you right now.
No problem. What forms did we miss?
Just a few forms that allow employees to work for you at the store. Nothing major.
I usually have my attorney review them, but I have this under control. No problem.
Are you all right, Jacobi?
I'm just realizing even more, just how out of control my life has been.
Well, I'm afraid it's about to get a bit more messy. Angel refuses to have a much-needed ultrasound completed, along with other tests and treatments, until you came here to be notified.
So she did not try to harm herself or end her suffering today? She's going to be fine, right? What's wrong with her exactly?
Jacoby. Angel's test came back positive with pregnancy hormones in her system.
Are you telling me that she is pregnant?
Yes. Angel is pregnant.
I can't listen to this any further. No more. This is unbelievable. First the forms, now she's pregnant? Father Almighty. No!
Let's try to remain calm and sort out the confusion for a moment. All right?
Siri did this. My business partner had me sign those forms. I never knew what I was signing. No!
And we can sort out any mistakes or confusions. But I need you to remain calm and answer a few questions for me, sir.
No more questions. No! I don't know who to trust anymore. Just print out the forms and let me see what else you have on record.
Not a problem, Jacoby. I'll be back, all right?
Father Almighty, what is going on here? I just don't understand.
I just don't understand why you are working in such a low-class position within Torah.
I told you, Father Michael. I needed to support my baby and myself. So why do you want me so much? Why do you want to be my covering? My spiritual leader? My provider?
Because you need my nourishment, my guidance, my power within you.
You sound like you know the Bible very well. And you seem to have a lot of love to give.
That's my ultimate gift from above, Vivian. I heal women. I cause their barren womb to prosper. I give children to those who are childless. I speak prosperity to those who are poor. I provide a way for the lonely to be comforted. And you are the only one that I have energy and time to comfort tonight. And many more nights to come. And that's why I must cover you. I knew you were special from the first time I saw you.
Thank you. I feel special. Very special and protected.
You have nothing to worry about with me. Like I said last night, Matthew chapter 5, Blessed are the poor in spirit, for theirs is the kingdom of heaven. And the kingdom is within us. And it's certainly in you, Vivian. And I need to seek the kingdom within you.
Is that what you tell all of the women in your congregation?
I'm a healer, honey. It's my gift to the world. Healing comes in many forms. It's the way we were created. We can't help it.
Well, I'm here to help you heal this time. But I need some serious cash up front. You need to place the cash on the table first, Elder.
How much cash do you want?
Great job, Vivian. Go high. Tell him a large amount at first. We've almost got him. 20,000 for tonight.
Vivian.
Tell me, how much do you usually pay Andora's girls?
You want the truth?
Yes. If you really want to cover me, then tell me the truth, please.
I used to pay Siri 1 to 2,000 per girl. I would provide my healing powers and love sessions because I enjoyed spreading my gifts to you girls. It's not what you think.
What about Andora? How much does she charge you?
Definitely not the price you're asking for, honey.
Okay, 3,000.
You're asking some very interesting questions. And you're rather new to be asking those questions, Vivian.
Did I do something wrong? My apologies.
Get her out of there. Now.
Sir, she engaged the emergency button. Vivian, can you hear me? Our team is coming in right now. Stay calm. Help is on the way. If you can hear me, stay calm.
The signal is lost.
I'm going in.
Can we go home now, sweetheart? What's wrong, Jacoby? Are they blaming you for her attempts to harm herself?
She didn't try to harm herself, beautiful.
So what's her problem then?
Somehow, she's pregnant and fighting off some type of illness.
So, is this when you begin to feel sorry for her again?
And Siri tricked me into signing so many other forms and documents.
We'll fight this through the power, strength and wisdom of the Most High. He can correct your mistakes, Jacoby. You've come this far. You are awake. Don't go back to sleep.
And it's even worse than that, Yoella.
No. Whatever it is, we can overcome this in His name. You've come this far. It's all a distraction, Jacoby. Don't give in to these lies and distractions, dear.
This is all my fault. I can't believe this is happening.
We are protected and covered under the Most High, Stay awake in Him. Stay in Him, Jacoby.
I want to. I really want to, Yoella. And I promise you, I will let all of this go. The store, the money, the car, the condos, the corrupt assembly, the status. All of it can go. I'm done. I can see how my bad decisions have almost destroyed our lives. And I am sorry.
All praises. Hallelujah. Wonderful, Jacoby.
Angel is not my ministry. She is not my woman. She is not my lover. She is not you.
Praise the Most High. Absolutely.
But I just can't live with myself, knowing that I am about to destroy 2 more lives.
You've got to be kidding me.
Listen, I just need to convince her to get this ultrasound scan. You know. And to receive whatever treatment that might be needed. That's all. It will only take a few minutes, beautiful.
Why? So that you can confirm a pregnancy? A lie that the Most High can confirm for you without being here?
I just need to confirm the truth, remember?
No. We already did that.
But it was your idea to help me see the truth about her.
That was before I thought she might be pregnant.
I know. None of this makes sense.
No. It doesn't. Because you said that nothing ever happened.
And it didn't.
Jacoby, let's go home.
But I'm trying to be transparent with you right now, Yoella. I am struggling.
So let's struggle at home. Not here at her bedside. No.
Okay, if I leave here this evening, what happens when I run into this situation tomorrow? Or the next day?
Fine. You're right. This was my idea. Let's stick to the plan. I'll go into her room first. And listen from outside. Listen to how she responds to me.
That's all I am asking for. Thank you.
That's all I am asking for.
You're asking for too much information this evening. Take off your shirt. Are you recording me?
Elder. Now relax. Slow down. Of course I'm not recording you.
Show me.
I'm sorry. What do you want me to prove?
I thought you were different, Vivian. But obviously, you're trying to set me up for something. You're not the type of girl to chase after my money. You're submissive and highly religious one evening, but loose and desperate the next. I'm not an idiot.
I think I need to go outside to get some fresh air. I'll be back.
Let me show you a faster way to get fresh air. It's off my balcony. Like I did Arlene and Holly. Is that what you want? You want to expire? How dare you insult my intelligence? Do you know who I am? Put your hands up where I could see them. Now.
It's over. No more. We've got him, Vivian. Angel. Honey, you have a visitor. Would you like me to help you sit in the chair?
Yeah. Whatever.
As you suggested, and as we agreed, I want to listen and observe. I'll be right here, outside the room. All right?
This is not easy for me at all, Jacoby. You think that I'm doing this for me, but I'm doing this so that you can listen and see who this demon angel really is when you're not around. I'm just so desperate to show you that she is wicked and behind all of these spiritual attacks. I'm so desperate to see you delivered and made whole.
I'm so sorry that I've put you through this, Yoella. I'm sorry that I can't see things fully. But I really want to. I do.
But you just can't let her go. Right? Listen, dear. I'm sorry. This is hard for me. I can see that you're waking up. And I'm sacrificing and doing all that I can. But it's hard when I see that you care about her more than me. She tried to kill your wife. More than once. And here you are, at the hospital. Wanting to be by her bedside. And not for the same reasons I thought you did.
I don't want her to harm herself.
Maybe this is not the right time. She's going to pull on your heartstrings. Is that what you want?
I just need some closure, I guess. And I need to know if she will be okay. What if she really tries to harm herself and I'm the reason for it? I'm sorry. I am trying to shake this guilt that I feel. You know? But I'm struggling, Yoella.
You don't trust the Most High, that He would carry you through that guilt or pain. No offense, but I don't care what she does, to be honest. This woman tried to kill me, more than once. She drugged you up. She has spread lies about me. No. I really don't care about this demon's outcome.
Well, it's hard for me not to care.
I guess we're here with two different agendas. And you care more about how she feels than you care about who she really is. And that bothers me so much right now. And you're busy worried about me and David. And now, you can't stop caring about Angel and a baby that might not be real? You probably still want to know about my feelings for David. But you obviously can't remember whether you slept with this demon Angel. Right? And here I am, being as patient as possible. Literally, about to walk in the hospital room of your ex-lover.
But this was your idea, Yoella.
Right. An idea that I may regret later. But, let me go prove my point to you. You need to see who she really is. And I'm willing to do this, whatever it takes, to keep my husband awake. But Jacoby, I must admit, this is draining me. I'm getting tired and weary. Jacoby, you can't help this demon. This is way more than you need to do for her. Wake up and realize that you don't need to care about her in order to release your guilt. Get rid of her. Please. Let me go in here and prove to you just how much you cannot help her. You just can't help her, Jacoby. So you find this funny?
Shalom, Yoella.
Let's get straight to the point here. You created online profiles, pretending to be me. You pretend to be a believer. You spread rumors around town. You tried to have me killed, more than once. You tricked my husband into signing some consent forms. You put something in his food. And now, you're pregnant and have the doctors running around, trying to figure out what illness you are faking. There is nothing funny about this.
Ouch. I'm in so much pain. Please. Don't hit me, Yoella.
You don't deserve my energy. I rebuke you, demon. I'm out of here. This is useless. Did you hear that?
Yeah. Did you try to hit her or something?
Of course not. No. Is that all you heard?
What I meant to say was that she sounds nervous and stressed, Yoella. You're right. Maybe this wasn't the right time to do this. It's not fair to Angel, since she is in the hospital.
All you care about is her health. But what about mine? You know what? It doesn't matter. Just find out if she is pregnant and let's go. I can't do this anymore. I just can't.
Dr. Pepper said that she wouldn't consent to the ultrasound scan until I came. Yoella, I can definitely see that her needs are beyond what I can help with. And I will try to release myself of these years of guilt. I should have told you about my guilt before we got married. And I am sorry that we didn't talk more about David as well. And for years, now, we've had these hidden distractions that could no longer be hidden anymore. What a mess. We really need to pray on this.
And we need to fast more, as well as pray. And the focus is on our spirit, not our flesh. Dear, in Isaiah 58, the Most High speaks through the prophet and explains how our prayers and fasting should loose the bands of wickedness, release those heavy burdens, break every yoke, and release the oppressed. Well,
all right. But I tried to separate myself from Angel. I really did. And I recognize that I need to keep fasting and praying. Every day. Like I said I will. So, after today, after I talk with her, I promise to stay away from her. And anyone else that will hinder me from being delivered.
Hallelujah. Just promise me that when you go in there, you will let me hear the truth. Listen to what she says and does not say. Pay attention to her deception. Don't be so concerned about her wellness. It's a trick, Jacoby. Just promise that you will focus and ask her the questions that you need to know about that ultrasound. And then let's just leave here. Alright?
I am. I will. Thank you, beautiful.
Let us pray before you go in there. Alright?
Of course. Let us pray. Shalom, angel.
Shalom, Jacoby.
How are you feeling?
Weak. Painful. But I can feel your prayers working. Thanks.
Were you aware that Siri had me sign a bunch of consent forms and contracts that bind me and you together?
No. I had no clue. I'm so sorry. What kind of forms?
Forms that make me responsible over you, as an employee, and as a covenant partner. Interestingly, your signature is on every form as well.
Siri tricked me. And she tricked you as well. I guess we're both victims to Siri's crimes.
Does it hurt to stand up like that?
It helps with my pain. They were still trying to find out why my levels are crazy. And I didn't have the courage to tell you, well, we're pregnant, Jacoby.
What makes you think we share a child together? You told me that nothing happened over a week ago, when I found your clothes in my room that morning. Or did you lie to me, Angel?
I lied. And I'm sorry. I just didn't want your marriage to fall apart. And I didn't want you to feel bad about yourself. But it's like the scripture says in Mark chapter 4. What's hidden will come to light. Right? So, I guess it's finally coming to light. And the truth is a light that cannot be hidden for long. Right, Jacoby? But I am truly sorry. And I forgive you for taking advantage of my weakness. I forgive you for letting your passion for me get out of control.
How do I know that you're telling the truth?
About what?
About what happened? And did you put something in my food?
Why would I put something in your food? What would I get out of that? But you are the one that invited me to sit next to you on the couch, told me you still love me, and how we should go to bed. And you insisted it would help me heal, and help you through your guilt. Remember, you said that you feel less guilt when you help me. When you support me. When you comfort me, you feel less guilt. And you said that I was your extra business needs. You told me that you wish you had never left me. Remember?
I am starting to remember that. You're right. I said all of that. And maybe I did sleep with you that night.
It happened more than once, Jacoby. But I forgive you. I know that you were not trying to take advantage of me. You were lonely and confused. Guilty and empty. I forgive you. We can fix this.
This can't be true. I can't believe what I'm hearing right now. Father, give Jacoby the strength to overcome this struggle. Deliver him from this deception. Let your truth shine and cast out any deception. Bring my husband out of that room and back to his wife, where he belongs.
Dr. Pepper said that an ultrasound will confirm the pregnancy as well. She said that you needed me here. And I'm here now, so...
I did say that. But I changed my mind. I did some online research and would rather wait until much later to do an ultrasound scan. I think that's too much on my body right now.
Well, will you be receiving medical care for this illness you have?
Will you stay with me while they find out what's wrong?
Angel, you know I can't do that. Look at what happened. There is no way we can be around each other anymore, ever again.
Oh my gosh. No. Don't say that to me. Jacoby. No. Please.
You're in good hands. You'll receive great care here.
No. Jacoby. Please. I'm all alone though. I have no one. You're all I have.
This is hard for me to say. It's hard for me to walk away. But I love the Most High. He has given me a second chance. And, Angel, you are not my ministry. You are not my woman. You are not my responsibility.
No. Please no. Jacoby. I can't go on without your support. Please. No, Jacoby. Don't say that. Don't leave me. I need you. Please. No.
And I release any connections and soul ties from you.
Right now, in the name of Yeshua, all praises to the Most High. I am a servant of the Almighty, not a servant of you, angel.
No, 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 no. No, Jacobi, no, 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 no.
Goodbye, angel.
I know it's hard. Just trust in the Most High. His word says that without faith, it's impossible to please Him.
We're going to be broke again.
But not broken.
We may need to relocate.
And we'll relocate. Together as one.
But what if I did sleep with her and she's pregnant?
I don't have an answer for that, Jacobi. The Most High is the answer. He will work it out. I won't give up on you. So don't give up on Him. We will make it through this. Together. But let's leave this place now. Please?
Of course, beautiful. I'll meet you in the waiting area. I need to collect copies of those forms to take to my lawyer.
All right. I'll be in the waiting room, dear. I love you.
And they will always choose you and love you.
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Is this